So cute. Yeah, it's time for our Clinkies Wine Wednesday, and my favorite my Australian boyfriend is on with me. Hello, darling.
Hello, how are you?
That is so cute. I'm doing well, babe. Look at you. Look how cute you look. Look at you. Ready? What's on tap for today?
Pardon?
What are you drinking?
I'm not drinking. I haven't even been to the store yet.
Sorry, who are you? And put Bill on the phone.
Where's the real Bill?
Yeah, with the real Bill. I can't even talk. I haven't even had that message. I literally watch. Oh, Tim's coming in too. Excellent. Oh, I love to have all
a
boys.
Christmas tree with lights.
It is so festive. It is. Hi, Tim.
Cheers.
Oh, cool. I love the Christmas tree in the background as well, Tim.
Oh, you guys are so. I have I have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree somewhere that I need to unpack. So,
One Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
it literally is like on the little stick, and it's got the one little ornament that it's fake. It's got the one little ornament that just hangs over to the side. It's classic. I mean, it's above and beyond ridiculous. Oh, you know what I should see? I should decorate? Look at this guy that's in my office now. Hold, please. Hello. Pretty soon it's going to say, "Feed me, Seymour." Look at this mofo.
Love it.
That leaf, and by the way, up top, that's new. I don't even know. I think I should call him Audrey too, right? I think I just need to put decorations on him. So, happy holidays, guys. I'm Mia Voss. That is my brother Bill from Perth. That is Tim Gillette. And welcome to Clinky's Wine Wednesday. Bill, it's your new house. Let's talk about you.
I know. I'm in my new place
now.
I'm in my new little unit.
So cute. Looks cute. Your house is cute too, by the way. What is that? A wasp up in the corner, base? What? It's super cute. That tree is to die for. Seriously. That tree is go from here.
It's a studio apartment that I got, so it's like,
darling. What more do you need room for than lip syncing, getting pretty, and going to work?
Exactly. Like, it's all neat, compact, all rolled into one for me. Totally me.
Yeah, and collabing, and that's it, and a TV. I really like it.
Like I love the new look for me right now. Just like, oh, I love this look. Like,
I do too. I like that. You have 24 days, 23 days to rock that look. Actually, do you leave your stuff up until New Year's?
Pardon?
Do you leave your decorations up until New Year's?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be out.
Hey, Tim, did you detect a little bit of a duh in that response?
Yeah. Totally.
Yay! I like it, darling. I think it looks good. I do. I gotta bust out my stuff. So you're not gonna drink it all?
I don't.
Don't you have any some kind of schnapps or some shit like that?
Yeah, I've got water outside.
Everybody,
I get a line for this. Come on, get a drink.
I know. I gave you time, and I understand. And I have to call in Dawn Swick because on Facebook, Dawn made some kind of comment that she was going to be drinking early. I think that needs to bring her happy self on over here. Hey Tim, tell us about you. What you drinking, yo?
I've got it's a Pinot Noir that comes from New Mexico, St. Clair Winery.
Really? There's vineyards in New Mexico? That makes sense, though.
They have some good vineyards in New Mexico.
Mm.
So I live in Dallas, and I have to every time I go through New Mexico, if I have the truck, I buy a couple cases.
Hey, where is it? I bet you do. You're like beep beep. This the back down. Right? Just drive on.
I threw on the motorcycle and had to have them ship it home. So.
Yeah, because you can only fit a couple in those little saddlebags.
Yeah. So.
I hear you. Where is it in? Will you post the information, Tim? See if you can find some New Zealand Pinot. This is my brother Craig Burton, who is in your nape of the woods, Bill, but not quite, because he isn't in this time. That's closer than where we are right now. I'm just going to say that. He says, have you tried New Zealand Pinot, Tim?
No, I've not. I've done the New Zealand. Well, I'll have to check to see if that New Zealand one I have. I've got a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc that I love.
Right.
And I found the same company that does it. That I got a red from them, and I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, you know what? Is
I
it
have to
made
go
of
and
grape?
check.
Right? That's what I say when they're like, oh, do you like this or like that? I'm like, dude, is it made of grape? Is it fermented? I'm drinking it. Now, Bill, I know you don't feel that way. You're much more of a connoisseur. I don't want to say snob, but you both have better taste than I do. I'll admit it.
I was actually gonna go buy Moscato. I couldn't find it.
No, talk me into that, darling. I need to. I mean, I love red with meals. So if you sit me down with these different meals, and then you just talk my palate into it, I'm over here like dancing and romancing. I love it. But if it's just drinking, you know what I'm drinking. Oh, you know what I do love? Look what I have. I wish I was there. I would give this to you. I love Toasted Head Chardonnay. And
God.
it's because I'm also attracted to clever labels. Look at this guy. I just think he's hilarious. Like, I love that. It's a very buttery Chardonnay. But then when all else fails, Brother Bill, you know that I rely on my giant cock.
I would love it.
Have you seen this? Have you seen me
No.
showing this? This is Rex and Goliath, so we call it the rooster. And I really have, and don't judge, babe. Don't judge. Or judge it silently is good. So in the States, this is about $13 for this ginormous Jethro-sized bottle. I tried to move to other more expensive ones, but I really like this just for my general purpose drinking. And I don't mean like intervention kind of drinking. I don't drink that way. But but look at him. So apparently 100 years ago, Bill, this was a real rooster named Her Royal Majesty Rex and Goliath. He was 47 pounds.
Awesome.
Sorry. I get off on a little kick about my rooster. And there it is. So I'm sticking to it. But that's my general purpose drinking.
This is my New Mexico wine here.
Oh, I like it. Look at me. I'm like over here trying to focus on it. Ooh, beautiful. Ooh, Kevin's coming on. DJ Food Tech Nerd. Okay, so we're going to have Kevin on for a little bit. We'll see if he's drinking. I don't know if he is or not. Let's see. And then I want to hear about your day, Bill, because you always have some music on. Hi, Kevin.
You said, hi, Mia.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
How are you? I'm good.
We're drinking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I want to
it's
see.
a wine blab.
Oh, it's a wine blab. Okay,
Yes.
because I have a friend. Her name is Gail, and she does a wine blab. She does a
I
drinking
know.
blab.
There's a lot of wine blabs, but it's Wine Wednesday.
A friend of mine on a blab.
Mhm.
Mia Boss.
Oh Jesus!
Hi, how are you?
You're from Denver, right, Mia?
I'm in Denver. That's right, and it's
She's from
freezing, Bill. Bill, come and
Yo, how cold
It's
is it
beautiful
though?
here. It is like.
Is it beautiful? Oh, I'm so jealous. It is, and so I don't know Celsius, but it this week this weekend it got down to like 15 degrees.
Can you see that real quick?
15. Well, no.
It's
Because,
not good.
because
I was
I don't
gonna
have
say-
voiceover though. I don't
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna
Did you
say
say 50 or 15?
1-5,
No,
darling.
no,
1-5.
Your side has a microphone.
Totally.
Oh, hi.
That
Hi,
90
how
here.
are you? Hey, Kevin, I'm gonna.
I'm good.
Good. Who else is there, by the way? And then I'm gonna mute you because I'm. What, babe?
No, I'm actually at a residential program at my school, so that's what it is. So
Oh,
like,
nice.
yeah. So
You got kids
listen,
up in there.
let's see. Okay, I followed you. So I think what you should do is go on my Facebook, and I will give you the link, Mia, and you should join it because you have some really good friends on Blab that are actually in that group.
Oh, nice. Okay, will you post the link in here for it? Uh-oh.
I will.
Okay, honey. Put that in there. It looks like you have some bad internet, babe, so I'm going to boot you out. But I love it that you come in on my blabs for the wine because I like wine.
Oh,
Oh, and now Bill. Oh, no, Bill, you're still there. Right? Give little hearts. Thank you. All right, Bill. Back to you, darling. Tell me about your day, and then we want to talk about Tim because he's so festive. Oh, Tim's treating Blake. Whoa.
well, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so I'll talk about my last 24 hours.
Yes, please give me your lowdown.
I've been dating again.
Ooh, that's juicy.
Juicy.
That is juicy.
So I've been
Mm.
on like like 5 dates because I've like been talking to like these other people in America. I'm like, okay, there's the dating rules. I literally like had to Google how to date.
Will you tell me when you find out, Tim? Tim, hopefully you're okay with this conversation. You need to be entertained by it's drinking, babe, right? It's like sitting at a bar with your friends.
Yeah.
So I Googled the dating rules. There's rules, apparently. There's rules. So
Okay.
like
Man, I got a nothing. Please tell me how to date because I am now officially single again, and I need
there's
to
like
know.
a timeline. Like, well, I'm sticking to the timeline from what I Googled. So I'm up to 5. No,
Is this a put out timeline?
I'm up to 6. 6 dates with the same person. So like apparently the statistics say after 4.5 dates you can physically touch. After 6
It is a
you
put out.
can't- You can't after 6 dates you can't see other people, and after 9 it's official. So I'm up to 6.
Got what? I mean, is that what you want though?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the thing though. Like it has to be like, okay, I really, really like you. And hold that thought for 1 second because I wanted to say hello to everybody out there. And I'd also like somebody to jump in if they want to give us dating advice. Because Craig Burton, Craig is married to this fabulous woman. He's got 2 fabulous kids. Dude's living a life. Go follow him on
I
Facebook.
always
He
say,
posts
like-
pictures of his gorgeous kids, his gorgeous wife, cool food that he cooks, whatever.
And I'm always like, did you make it to 4.5? If you're married, how far did you go? Did you make it to 4.5 or did you automatically go to 4.5?
That's a very tough one.
The rules are
I'm a rock star. I'm gonna watch answering these questions.
4.5. Did you make it to 4.5 before you had the legitimate sex, peoples? Come on, that's legitimate.
Right. And so that physical thing, is that what it's talking about? You know what? Hold on 1 second. I think I'm going to take Craig's
Well,
suggestion.
I'm just going to use the S word. Sex. What the hell not?
Yeah.
Sex.
But I don't know how to change my topic. Where do I change it at? Hold on. Wine.
That's the message bar.
What?
/ topic. Down in the message bar, click the / topic.
Look at Tim bossing me around and learning me at the same time. I love it.
My parents are coming over because like I'm talking with them again after the whole separation, moving, yada yada
Are
yada.
they not talking to you before? Okay, hold on, Bill. Hold that thought, darling. Tim. So I hit that, and now it says the words / topic, and then I just start typing.
Yeah, type it.
Okay, let's talk wine and hot dates because I need.
Okay.
Does that sound sufficient?
Yeah, why not?
All right, and by the way, hey Kelly, nice to see you. Tracy says she's liking that. You guys go follow Tracy right now because at this current time she has 666 people following her, and I really would like to get her out of that number. That's creepy. So go follow her. I was number 666, so please somebody be 667.
666. That's a bit freakish.
Oh my God, yes, please. She says hi, Kelly. All right, here we go. Let's talk wine and hot dates. Hold on, Tim. Thank you so much for that, honey. I really don't blab as much anymore, and so I'm not aware of all the changes. And you know what? I just have guests come on and tell me what to do, which I like.
Hey,
Right?
if I can tell a hot blonde what to do, I'm in favor of that. Just as a rock star.
A rock star blonde is telling this blonde what to do. I'm really enjoying it. Let's see.
Now is gonna laugh at me because she knows me.
Okay, it didn't change it, I don't think. Oh,
Yes,
It
it did.
did. Talk wine and hot dates because I need.
Hey, everybody retweet. If you're in the cheap seats, retweet it so we get everybody in here.
okay. So I'm gonna.
No,
Okay. So let's tell a bird. Okay, let's all pose. Bill, I know you don't have any wine, but I'm gonna do the little clinkies. Ready? 1, 2, clinkies. Moving gift because you're so pretty. Clinkies, 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 clinkies. I love this moving gift thing. Is that not the best thing in the world?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tim, you're an excellent facilitator, by the way. I really like that. There we go. Post a tweet. Boom. There it is. All right. So
Hey.
dating advice. So, you know, that whole think like a man, they talk about that in the book of dating advice. Janet, thank you for tweeting that out. Janet has a huge audience. So I love it that she tweeted out for me. Yeah, I like small and large audiences. Thank you. Boom. But they talk a lot about the whole the timing thing of putting out. So, you know, I think there's something to be said for that because then you don't get distracted by the pretty,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Right. Right. I totally agree.
Tim, do you have any dating advice?
Yeah. You don't know if you want my dating advice.
I bet let me see if I can guess your dating advice. Knock that shit off. That's it, right?
My wife and I, okay, you know, just so dating. The night we met, we within 3 hours had sex.
Oh God!
That's
You wonder why we're still together.
I love it though. I think that's. Hey Tim, how old are you, by the way?
I'm 50 years old almost.
Honey, that's so. I'm 50 as well. That's how we rolled in the 80s and 90s
Yeah.
and 2000s.
Heck, I still was rolling in the 2009, I guess. We met, my wife and I, we met in 2009.
Okay, so in 2009, apparently. So you know what? Don't be a quitter.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Hey, Kelly says, don't get distracted by his handsomeness. I agree with that. You got it. Yeah, because there's some pretty underneath the pretty. Right?
Pretty.
Okay, so let's talk about Bill's potential.
Talk about the potential date number 7, Bill.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What's going to happen for that? Do
Number
you
6?
Do you have a big calendar on your wall and you just put a big X through it? Skirt. Right.
Well, like, our schedules suck because I'm in nursing and he's in real estate, and like our schedules suck majorly. But like, I'm thinking maybe he could come to mine on Saturday because he's not working in the afternoon and neither am I. So I'm thinking maybe I should invite him here.
Oh, to the place, to the new digs.
To the shindig of Bill's house.
Yeah, right, to the lair.
With my
Bill's
gay.
Kelly needs to come on here and give us some dating advice too, because Kelly's a good life coach. So I need to hear.
Kelly's good.
But you know what? So I think is everyone video lagging or is it just me? I don't think my video, it might be, darling. I'm not sure. Here comes Kelly. Hold on a second. Tracy, I'm not sure, babe, but I do need you to come on at some point, Tracy. And I want Sunday Vidal to come on here.
I'm using data at the moment, but
You are?
I'm getting Wi-Fi internet set up later today.
Oh, nice. So you're using your juicing out your data
Yes.
just for us?
Just for you guys.
Yeah,
And my gay
I
tree
didn't even get
back. Kelly was here when we were talking about the gay tree.
What?
You're talking about what?
My tree. My blab tree.
Oh, the tree. I know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
With the balls.
I cheered up. Everybody was really down yesterday and everybody had blab issues and everybody was really like pissed off with everybody in blab. And I've been off for a couple of days and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to cheer you up. I'm back.
I was going to say, I'm sorry, but I'm really glad I missed that because I can't even take.
Like, people were crying and people were, like, really upset. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I just felt kind of like everybody was really happy at the end of it. Everybody was, like, happy, which was good. But luckily I missed it all. But I just jumped on in at the tail end of it. And I'm like, everybody smile. Come on.
Yeah. You know what? Snap out of it. That's what Cher says in Moonstruck.
Yeah.
Snap out of it.
I
Right?
was like, I'm making my gay tree, peoples. Come on. And everybody was like, oh, Bill, you back. And I'm like, yeah, tight. It's like, you know, come on.
Who was, I don't know. Did you see any of those? Tim, are you on a ton of blabs? Did you happen to see that yesterday too?
I was not on a ton of blabs yesterday, but I am on a ton of blabs.
That's what I thought. I mean, but I didn't know if you maybe saw any of that drama. What about you, Kelly?
You guys probably were asleep. It was really like, maybe.
Oh, was it Aussie drama? Because your daytime is what the other three of us look like.
It was like late night, 4:00 in America time drama, you know.
Okay, so either somebody, if any of us saw it, either one, we're up drunk, or two, we're up early drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Right.
There was a little bit of Aussie dramas, but like we got
a little bit of drama going on in the States right now, by the way. Not to dog you down or it, but I swear to God, I went on Google to find out about the shooting in California, and they're giving me all the dumbest updates, and I'm like,
I just Googled that. What the hell? What is going on?
I don't know. This is the well, we had Colorado Springs last week. We're not going to get into anything politics. Everybody calm down out there if you think it's going to get cray, because it's not. But we had in Colorado Springs this weekend, which is, an hour from me at the Planned Parenthood clinic. Not good. And now we have this. So I don't know what's going on, party people. But tis the spirit for everybody to calm the hell down.
Pick out my mother because I haven't told her that I'm coming over yet. She's going to be like, no! And I'll be like, calm down, mother.
I have to tell you, in Colorado, it's just such a wonderful place. If you guys haven't been, Tim, have you been to Colorado, to Denver at all?
Yes, I have.
And
I think Colorado is a cool state.
it is definitely has a lot of good shindig to it. Kelly, you've been here, right?
Yes, ma'am. Done the Rocky Mountains and all that garbage.
You likey. But my ex from a couple years ago moved from Illinois and he moved to Colorado. And that same summer we had all the fires going on. I mean, the whole state was in flames. And then
Wow.
we had the shooting, the theater shooting, which was such a huge deal at the time. And we were like, get out of Colorado. Shit is going wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Get out of Colorado.
Totally. Hey, Kelly, you are always good to add some really some brevity to situations, darling. Can you give us some good thoughts as far as how to not get so caught up? And hi, David, by the way. Terry Riss says David. But yeah, Kelly, give us some sage advice. Give us some sageness.
Really, I can go get some sage if you'd like, because I got it in my.
Yeah, and smudge the shit out of all of us. That's what you need to do.
I know the tree, right? That's
You guys are talking about dating advice, and
Mm-hmm.
I interviewed somebody yesterday on Blab, and it went really well. And one of my biggest takeaways from it, because I had a date on Sunday, and it didn't go very well. And it's somebody I've been seeing for a little while, and whatever. And her best advice for dating is don't go with expected outcomes. Go and enjoy yourself, and then whatever happens, happens.
right.
And I'm a chivalrous guy, so I like to make sure the girl's having a good time. And sometimes I take that to the nth degree,
Yeah.
where I'm a little bit, not a control freak, but like overly concerned. And so, great dating advice is just let it go. And if that person's not going to have a good time when you're putting out having a good time with them, then there's going to be somebody else that will understand.
You know what? I will tell you guys one of the best dating advice books that I ever read. And it's not necessarily dating; it's more about relationship. Was believe it or not, the book "He's Just Not That Into You," which got bastardized by this crazy movie that had nothing to do with it. But it seriously was one of the most down to earth, funniest. Because Greg Berens is the funniest writer. Kelly, I know you know who he is. He was a writer on Sex and the City. One of the famous ones is like the gals are all out. You guys know the story. The gals are all out talking. Carrie has Berger, her boyfriend at the time, with her. And Miranda is describing this date. And she's like, oh, he's going to call me, whatever. And he goes, yeah, he's just not that into you. And they're all horrified, right? And then he's like, listen, if somebody's really into you, they're going to trip over chairs, stay up late, do a job, do whatever it is they need to do to let you know that they're really crazy about them, which of course this was written a little bit before social media was so prevalent. So, people are a little more hesitant, I think, to say their feelings. But and Miranda was like just transfixed by it. It was so freeing to her to go, oh, so instead of being pissed off that this guy's not doing what she wants and there's no communication, she goes, you know what? He's just not that into me. Yeah. And that was it. And I was like, that's the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's really, because one of my things is perform action without regards for the fruits of action, and I try to follow that in life. But my joke is I try to follow that in life, but I've never followed that in my dating life. So I got to follow that in my dating life, and that was like huge for me. It's like, oh my god.
Well, what do you mean? So what were you not doing? So you were not?
Well, I was performing action with regards for the fruits of said action, meaning picking the right restaurant and all of this other bullshit. Like, go and be yourself. If they don't like you, somebody else will. And that's, for somebody like me, that's a hard concept.
All right, I'm changing the topic because apparently I think it might be offending people. Whatever. Like I care, but anyway, I really don't want to like bring in a bunch of like crazy pants. Unless I'm going to start auctioning all three of you off, and you too, Tim. You and your wife. You and your hot wife.
Yeah, I'm available for as arm candy for Christmas parties.
Yeah, are you offering that service?
Absolutely, I'm great arm candy.
I don't know who this is, but they have Barry Manilow on speed dial. Let's click on member. I don't know who you are, but I like that. That's very funny.
That's hilarious.
That I kind of like actually. Drink like on that one. So Tim, since you hooked up on not date 3, but hour 3, is that right?
Hour 3, yeah. So we met on basically because I've been single for over 10 years after my I was married for a 3-month period in the middle of that, but
A hot ass
single. I was going to prove eHarmony didn't work, and I got shown up.
Wait, yeah, let's talk about eHarmony. Let's speak on that.
So I joined eHarmony because I wanted to prove it didn't work. My roommate had met her husband on it, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. Okay, just to shut them up. I'll do it. And
we do a lot of things to shut people up, don't we?
Yeah. We just want to prove everybody wrong. That's the way we are. Well, my wife, her best friend felt sorry for her, so bought her a membership to eHarmony, and the two of us met. So, and of all the girls I was connected to on eHarmony, this was not the one that I thought that was going to be the most. And I mean, she was the least likely I was going to pick. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't seem that interesting until I got to know her. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is the perfect match for me. So.
And that's been 6 years, right?
Yeah, we met January 2009. We met in person.
Oh, cool.
That's such a good story. But I mean, talk a little bit more about that. Of like, what you think maybe if you hadn't met her in person and just went on paper or went on phone or like somebody else's description, you may have missed out on that, right?
Yeah, I would have. You know what I mean? Had I gone briefly on the first looks, because sometimes we can look at a picture and go like, right now my hair's all messy, or we go, oh man, I don't look right, and that's the picture you get.
Right.
And you go, oh man, no, that's just not right. Then
right.
In person, you're like, wait a minute, you're nothing like what your picture says you are.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because I think, but you know what, you guys, we can equate this to social media, business relationships. I mean, especially, I knew Kelly, I'd get you on that one. I was like, you see people on here, but then we got to get to see them. We get this going, but then you really still do have to have sometimes that one-on-one and meeting somebody, and you're like, oh man, like then it all just kind of gels together. But you cannot make assumptions right off the bat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Did you get the what I call Craig's gonna go, bye Craig, nice to see you. He's gotta go get his lovely daughters, which I appreciate. So see you, brother, thank you. I get what's called the head tilt. Have you guys ever seen that? And I've had this before with, there you go. So it looks like that. So I've had people that I've met, and I don't get that immediate room kind of thing. But I'll be talking with them. You get to know them. They're on a blab. You're in person or something, and they do something, and you just go, and that's it. Like something clicks, and you just see that person completely different that you did before, and that's the most fun moment when you're like, oh, right? That's the head tilt. Everybody gets the head tilt, right? Bill, have you gotten the head tilt yet? When did you get the head tilt for date not yet 6 or 7 guy?
Maybe like 5. Last night was a bit head tilt.
I love that. What did you do? What was done that made you head tilt? I mean, within reason. Let's not get real weird, because I'll listen to it offline all day long. But I'm just kidding. Yeah, you call me up and you can tell me all the dirty details. It's absolutely fun.
There was no alcohol involved, so it had to be real.
Yeah, let's talk about that, party people. Let's talk about imbibing. And I don't mean beer goggles, because I think we're all too over it, which, by the way, I love it that your buddy here, you're on he's just clicking. I don't know, his finger must be really tired because you're on 3,000 Right? I know. It's like he's like actually masturbating.
No.
Oh, thank you. Woo! I did.
It's something about it when you got a guy who can do this a lot.
Right.
It's,
Either that or they've been single for a long time.
I'm just saying. Oh, he's got a cramp in his finger. Yes, time to actually time he's got a cramp in his finger.
Oh God. Poor Dave.
Yeah, this is a wine conversation already.
Oh, it is. I bet you know what though. I mean, Tim, was yours sort of fueled by booze fueled? I can't say that.
No, we didn't have any drinks that night because I had just got off of work and I went to her work to visit her because she had to pull an all-nighter. So,
Did you
yes,
see
we had
when
to
with this
draw.
typing, start using your chin, Terry? So she had just pulled an all-nighter, you said?
She pulled an all-nighter, so that's why I was like, yes, we had sex in her office. So figure that one out.
No, that is so juicy.
Really? That is awesome.
Who's up?
That bottle.
That, yep, hello. Here's more Rooster. Speaking of, stuff.
Yes.
Kelly, are you actually drinking for what, darling?
I'm drinking orange juice.
Oh
I've
my
been
God.
getting this sinus garbage.
Yay.
I had wine last night. You missed that.
I did miss that. I don't think I've ever actually got to have wine with you. That's kind of sad. That's a sad face. I love it though. Okay, so was that like? Do you remember the Seinfeld when George had sex with the gal in the office and he's like, "Was that bad? Was that wrong? Was I not supposed to do that?"
Wait a minute. Do you know the guy who played that part is George? I've seen him speak at an event, and they asked him what was his most memorable moment on Seinfeld, and he says that moment because he's like the best Larry David writing of all time. Was that wrong? I'm sorry, I didn't get the memo. He says that's his best line ever, all of his acting career.
Wow.
It really was because it was like, he goes, "Now, was that bad? Should I not have done it?" That's right, because Terry's leaving, by the way. Now that sucks. Terry, love, darling. We really appreciate it. I would say that, and Tim, I wonder if this, speaking of dating and the subject we just talked about how adept Terry is with clicking the keyboard. Did you see the one about Master of Your Universe or Master of Your Domain? Do you remember that one? You guys?
Oh, God, yes.
Bill, do you remember this? Did you watch Seinfeld, Bill?
I did.
Okay. So the very best one was when somehow, and I love how adeptly, and Kelly, you love this because I know you love screenwriting, how adeptly they moved into this conversation, and they never said it, but it was an entire show about masturbation.
Yes, it was. And they never said that word at all.
And not once. I mean, they just sort of like implied it, and they're like, "Oh man," And that was back when John Kennedy Jr. was alive, and that was Elaine's downfall. Was
Right.
like that. But I love that was Elaine dance. But I love how within I don't know, 10 minutes of the show, Kramer just comes running in and slaps the money down. And he goes, "I'm out." Because they had a contest to see.
Kramer's the first one to fall.
Kramer's the first one to fall. They had a contest to see who could last the longest, and it was on the honor system of who could last the longest with not masturbating. But they not once 30-minute show did they ever mention.
They never said that word there. It didn't even. It was all innuendos, and it was funny, and it was the master of your domain. The whole thing.
Oh, you guys remember how it came up? It was because George's mom caught him.
Oh yeah.
Masturbating to Cosmopolitan. You actually have to see this, Bill. I'm going to post a link for it. It's probably the funniest thing. But yeah, that show actually had a lot about dating, I always thought.
So, speaking of dating, is it better to wait to have sex or have sex and get it over with? And we already know what Tim's answer is.
Yeah, oh, goodness. Look what
Tim said.
Comments.
Tim said sex. I say wait.
Yeah, I'm of that ilk.
I got nothing. I don't think I can speak on this one. You know what? I think it's because I just feel like I haven't literally dated normally in so long. I was in a 6-year relationship that ended last December. Was in kind of a relationship over the summer that was long distance, and other than that, I just don't know normal dating. I do know that I would really like somebody to open the damn door for me.
That's the thing about me too. I'm 51 and I don't know what normal dating is, and I'm just starting now to figure it out here in LA. What's great is LA is awesome because there's, I could go find a 23-year-old actress or whatever, or find somebody my own age.
Yes.
There's plenty out here. It's, so, but I'm just curious what people thought about that because that's always a dicey subject, and I'm trying to, create a debate.
I actually think, and Tim, you can weigh in on this because you probably have friends that you still, give advice to or speak to a lot. Is I do think waiting is probably good because we get a little too attached. I mean, it's all about pheromones, dude. You get attached to this whole thing, and you're all like, yes, but this part is good. Tim, you just got lucky, so shut up, all right? Tim got lucky. But you know what, though?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Yes, you did. Wow. Oh, man, I gotta props that shit. Hold on.
Exactly. You've only got 11 props. What's up with that?
That's a
Bill's got the most props.
I know.
You've got the cool tree in the background, so that's awesome.
I like how this one wants to know what our best chat up line is. I would say is what is a good chat up line? I don't know. Give me some good one.
From a guy to a girl, and I that's the only thing I know is you always compliment her if you take a girl on a date, make sure you compliment two things: what she wears, how she looks, and her shoes. I've heard that complimenting a woman's shoes disarms them a little bit.
I don't know
I've heard that, but there's no blanket answer to that, meaning viewer surveyed.
I always just complimented her legs and her ass, and I got me where I needed to go. That's all I cared about. See, I told you it's going to make you laugh some more.
Wait, I love that, but then also read the line that we just got because this is like our fifth partner over here for comedy. Do you want to see
Do you want to see my fate in my side mirrors?
That's great.
Oh,
crushing?
two things in a year will get you pregnant.
Yeah, right. You know what? It's a good one is from Dazed and Confused. Man, red's a good color on you. When he's like talking about liking the redhead. Red's a good color on you.
I like them redhead.
I love them redheads, man.
I like them high school girls. I keep getting older. They keep staying the same age.
I love high school girls, man. That entire movie where Matthew McConaughey was I remember just being so fascinated by him. He's like, watch the leather, man. That was probably one of the best one. Mia, consider yourself pregnant by proxy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's cool.
One of my favorite lines is I think it comes from the movie Van Wilder, and it's between Ryan Reynolds and what's her face, and she's gonna they're like, okay, come over to my place at 1:00 tomorrow, and she's like, I'll interview you, and she's like, no, like, oh, so it's a date. She goes, no, it's an interview. And he goes, no, first dates are always interviews. Always like that, and I've always felt that first dates are interviews.
But you know what? I think it should be because I mean, this is the thing I think is most important for those of you who are on elevated. Do you think so? Bill, I think you're on this lifestyle. Tim, and I don't know you that well, but it sounds like you are like got your good shit going on. Kelly, I definitely know you know this. When you're kind of living on sort of, you want to sort of live an elevated life, and you really don't want to put up with a lot of bullshit. It is kind of an interview, and I think the universe. I'm really going to get kooky now. Get ready for it. I think the universe really does not want you, or spirit, or whoever your higher power is. They don't want you to do it. It's not good for you. Bottom line, you know what I mean? You can dabble all you want, but I mean, I think they just don't want you messing something that's spiritually not aligned with what you're doing. I mean, how can you do good work in your life or be good for your friends or be good for your business or whatever message you're putting out there if you're banging somebody that's not right for you?
That's right.
You like that?
I love that. That's true.
I have a coaching client that when we first met, I was sitting in a restaurant with her, and you know what I mean? I help business. I don't help personal, but we got to talking about she always picks the wrong guys. She's always dating the wrong guys. So the conversation went. And I said, so let's talk about the guy you're dating now then real quick. And she says, well, yeah, he's really hot. Really a good-looking guy. So I just outright said to her, So, speaking of which, she's texting me right now.
You're talking about her.
I'm talking about it. I says, so is the sex good? She goes, well, no, not really. I'm like, so the reason you're dating the guy isn't even working. And you're wondering why you're always in bad relationships.
Wow. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Think about it. You're dating him because he's hot looking, but yet the sex sucks. Really?
I gotta tell you, that would be a litmus test because because you can also have, honestly, you can have somebody that's not as cute, but it's good sex, but they're not aligned with you spiritually, and it really has to be about the aligning more than it.
Right.
Then the sex is better. I mean, let's face it.
Sex is sex. Come on, that's how I put it.
Exactly.
Sex is sex.
You can teach somebody how to be a better lover. You can't teach them how to be spiritually aligned.
That's right.
Wow, you need to drop the mic and walk off the stage on that one, Kelly. That was awesome. You really can't. I mean, unless it's something where they just literally are in a period where they've gone through a bad situation and they're maybe not as spiritually aligned because they still have the residue or whatever that shitty thing they went through. There's
Right.
that's an investment. But yeah, you really cannot teach somebody to just like kind of be on the same page as you. But that goes back to that she's just not that into you or he's just not that into you. If it's somebody you're not aligned with, you don't have to be trying to fix them or be mad. Just be like, you know what? That's not right for me. And then you're not wasting a bunch of time. Because a lot of times, especially with women, we tend to have to get mad at something in order to
Right.
say it's not for us. Terrible habit. Sunday's here, by the way. Hi, Sunday.
Sarah Blab is here.
Yep. Now it's a party. Sunday's here.
Hey.
Now it's a party.
Let's see if Sunday wants to give us some dating advice.
Yeah. You want me to jump out or you want me to
This she wants to come in. Let me ask you this one. Let me mix it up. You ready?
Ready.
What about age gaps? What you got
Oh.
to say about that?
I could do a study for you to start dating a bunch of actresses that are 25, if you'd like. And give you an answer.
Okay.
You will be glad to do that research for us?
Yes, I would be
Let's take
glad
it
to
for
do
the
that
team.
research for you.
Okay, here's my question because before this last boyfriend, hey, now I appreciate that. I was dating a guy who was 20 years younger than me.
That's where I wanted to ask the question. So I want to hear this, man.
Yep. So, and I have to admit, and I saw him again recently, and anyway, nothing like that. I didn't see him like that. What I love about him, he's very spiritually aligned. But he is now 30 and I'm 50. I dated him when he was 24 and I was 44. It was so inappropriate. But I never really felt the age gap unless you talked about things like, where were you when Star Wars came out? And he wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, he just wasn't. He wasn't anywhere. He didn't exist. Isn't that funny? So then I posted this picture. This is a funny one of this picture of my dad and I at the pool in 1985.
Yeah.
It was this really great picture that I love. And I said something about that. And he wrote, I was 8 months old in this picture. And I was like,
That was me in the background. Yeah.
right, it was a little psycho. But you know what? Here's the interesting thing. I'm actually kind of considering hanging out with him again because we're so kind of spiritually aligned. I really like his energy about that. But I will tell you, I also have said in the last year that I don't really want to date anybody who's like 35 or 36. They don't want to hear about my premenopausal night sweats. Who wants to hear that, right? But I think it's more about the person who really, really cares about you. And that's when age or gender, money, that kind of flies out the window. What do you think about that?
This girl that I'm kind of dating right now is 38. So, but
Yeah?
13 years
Don't
younger.
say that, honey. No, it's a different thing with guys and girls. Let's talk
It is.
about that. Let's
I mean,
just put that out.
that's true because, you're going the cougar route. So,
Mhm.
Hey, when I was 43 or something, I dated a girl who was almost 60.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Good for
She
you.
was pretty hot. I'm saying, you know what I mean? And she was an awesome connection. So
I do understand why the younger boys chase the older women because our libido is a little crazy, and we kind of know what we're doing. So there's
hey,
that.
if I knew what I knew now at 20, I'd have dated 50-year-old women.
Thank you, Jim.
yeah.
Just saying.
Somebody said they just threw up in their mouth a little bit. Teeth in her mouth.
So,
Letting him go on and on and on. You can.
I'm ignoring him.
Age
He's
plus-
gone off the edge. I'm ignoring him.
Yeah, I know. He's up there. I think.
Kind of
Yeah.
going back to your story.
What'd you say, Kelly?
Kind of going back to your story. There's
Not about the age.
there's four things in life. You got spiritual, mental, and physical, and I can't think of what the other one is, but they kind of have to. Most of those have to align. And
Mhm.
you've got this guy, and he's got one thing out of those four, maybe two, but so intellectually, does that do they stimulate you? Do they physically stimulate you? Do they spiritually stimulate you? If they do all those things, then age becomes irrelevant to me.
And I think you know what I think is a huge one, you guys. And yes, I just said that. It's a huge one. Is humor.
Oh,
I really think
Absolutely.
humor is. I think it's just essential. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what category that falls under, but I think
Right. They have to, I'm sure Bill makes this guy, laugh all the time, because you make all of us laugh, 10 times over. And I'm so grateful for that. But I'm sure that's what you bring. Right?
Right.
And that's awesome. And that's humor, and somebody that gets that, though. Because not everybody's humor is the same.
But you know what? I think, Bill, let's talk about Bill. Let's just build up Buttercup. I love you so much. I think you bring it you not only bring humor, but then when you get into talking about what you do, that you're so heart driven by what you do with Red Cross and your experience with your family, you have this amazing combination of having this sense of humor, goofy as hell, super fun, but so heart driven.
Yeah, you are. And that's
he said that to me last night. He goes, "Why? I noticed that you were so placid. Like I think you put it out there. Like I've got that funny side, but I'm very placid, very
Oh, I love that word. What a nice word to be described as.
wow.
placid."
Mm.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Said
I was
placid, not flaccid, people. Calm down. No, see, he thought you said placid. No, I think placid is peaceful.
Oh, peaceful.
Yeah, like a placid lake, like a placid water, which is so funny because I think people who meet you on Blab may not see that. So I see passionate along with fun. But for him, what he's seeing,
I can totally change. I can go from the goofy Bill to very this is what I do, and very driven.
Yeah.
About work and what I do, because I have a strong passion for.
yeah, but those are people that, but but what do you guys think about this? This is what I love. So I was married for 7 years. I still share custody of my beagle with my ex-husband. We've been doing this literally for 7 years. She's sitting over here chilling like a villain, old and chunky. But we still have this really funny things that we send to each other. We text. I have to say that was a great thing. We just used to crack each other up so much, and we still have jokes literally from 10 or because we got married in 99, we got divorced in 2007, and we'll still text a little funny to each other, and just that shit cracks us up, and I love that. I think that the rest of it didn't work. There was other circumstances, but I love that our humor still comes through. That's good stuff, right?
That's great.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And here's the funny thing. You guys have probably heard me say this before. My ex-husband's new wife is named Mia.
Oh.
Her name is Mia.
First girl I dated after my first wife, same name.
Is it right? It's a little, you know what I love? So we call her the new Mia. And I love the new Mia. She's adorable. I dig her.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah. No, what were you saying though, Tim?
Me?
Yeah, you're saying your first girl you dated had the same name as the wife?
Yeah, I dated, well, my first wife was Margie, and the first girl I dated seriously in a relationship was Margaret. And but when I met her, she told me her name wasn't Margaret. She told me her name was something else.
Well, name Margaret go by Peggy too,
so
right?
Weird.
Hey, let's say hi to some of our audience folks. We have Dean Coe and my girl, Kristen Drysdale. Hey, Kristen, speaking of which, guys, guess what I'm going to do for New Year's?
What?
Segue, I'm going to go to Phoenix.
Yay.
I want to go to Phoenix, Kristen, just like that one. I'm going to see if I can get a either a Toyota or another car company, and I'm going to drive out. I'm going to road trip it again. Kelly, you know how much I love my road trips.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You in person because of it.
Yes, you
Hey,
do.
I'll road trip with you. You got to get on the back of my Harley.
No, Hooker, I will drive my own Harley. Thank you so much.
Whoa.
Nice.
Wait, you got to see it. Let's see if I have it here. Hold on a second. Hold that thought. I don't have the bike.
I love Bill's tree, by the way. Oh, check that out.
Because Mama rides her own bike. I just want to let you know. Let's put it in the background.
Well, then you come on down here because we've got 2 of them in our house.
Oh, listen. Hey, Tim, speaking of which, I am going to be in Austin for a month in February, and there is a motorcycle company that lets me ride their motorcycles around when I'm down there. So why don't I get a motorcycle and ride my happy ass over and see you?
Yeah.
There you go.
How far is it?
It's 200, 300, almost 300 miles. Like 250 from here to Austin.
We got this.
Where are you at, Tim?
Dallas.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I was in Houston for 12 years. Anyway,
I was in Houston last week. I'll be there in 2 weeks again.
I miss my
I'll
folks.
be in LA next Tuesday.
Oh,
I'll be
nice.
there. I'll be there in 6 months now, officially.
Well, I know we're getting it warmed up for you. I love that. Hey, Bill, have you been to the States before, sweetheart?
I have. I've only been to Vegas, but I'm going to explore more. So
You're going to
I
get
was there 9 years ago. I was
Nice.
a baby.
you were a baby, and it's very different now. But, hey, Bill, are you going to try and actually go around? Like, maybe we can figure out, like, I'll get a car and come get you and drive you around.
Yeah, please do.
Guys, what do you think about that?
That'd be awesome.
Kelly, what if I go pick up Bill in Vegas and then drive out to LA? Dude, how fucking fun would that be?
Oh, we would.
Yes.
God, we would have
Do
so
it.
much fun.
I
Do
think
it.
we're
That'll
onto
be-
something.
Loads and loads of fun.
Road trip with Mia.
Oh my gosh.
On the go. Hello.
I think we totally need to do that. And Kristen, maybe we'll come down to Phoenix and get your happy ass, and then because that whole loop, I mean, it's such an easy little route there.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we could totally. Oh, we could do like Bill and the Kia,
Yes.
Bill and the Toyota, Aussie and the Toyota. I think we're onto something.
Yeah.
Seriously. Because I mean, I think road tripping in the summer is so much fun. And Kelly, because I came to see, I was in LA, met you, hung out with you, and then drove from LA up to San Francisco, went to the Blab offices, drove from San Francisco to Utah, saw Jana Francis, who's amazing, and then
Yes.
drove back. And it was the best. It
I
was
love road tripping. And I got the perfect car for it, too.
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, boyfriend, you got the car going on. I'm just saying. So we can like
Hell.
race it. Totally.
Yeah.
All right, Bill, we're on. I'm gonna make that happen.
Hey, John.
Okay.
All right. Does anybody else want to jump on? Because we probably have to like no hotel bills exactly. Where we've been on for an hour. Does anybody else want to jump on before we jump out and do our whole thing? Get our drink on. Sorry, I was in another one. This is Johnny.
I'm going to take my laptop and show you guys my Christmas tree since the other y'all have.
At least you
Yeah.
How sad am I? I've got my Christmas, whatever the hell that thing is. Seriously, dude, that thing is gonna be like that. Like that thing at the top is like "Feed Me Seymour." That guy scares me. Oh, Kelly, that's so cute.
Oh, cool.
Perfect for my stupid little apartment.
Love
I
it.
think he is
I
beautiful.
do. I love this little tree. Takes 5 minutes to set up.
Aw, it is Charlie.
Love it. I like this. Well, it's
Yeah, I've
really
got tree, lights.
You got it going on, brother. Somebody wants to know if it's.
light.
Oh man, okay, I gotta get my Charlie Brown tree out. I love that, and your Red Sox. Hey guys, listen. Friday I'm doing my blab, which Bill, if you're around, I'm gonna do my Mia Connect Power Chat. So Tim, if you want to come on and talk about what you're doing, we're gonna do the 5 minutes in a box again. So I want to hear what you guys are up to.
Friday, I'm hosting an all-day workshop
Well, on what?
on my blogging and branding workshop.
Ooh, shit. I kind of want to see
Me.
that.
I do it in Dallas once a month.
Okay, so is it live, or is it on?
Live. Yeah, you have to. I do it for. I have a mentorship program. You have to be in the program to get into the workshop.
I'm sorry, that sounds like a cool kids table you just talked about.
It is, but we'll talk about how we can make it happen, girl.
Yeah, I would love to hear what Yeah, do you have a link you want to post just to promote it, sweetie? Hip yourself over here.
Yeah, definitely. My friend John's in Austin. I think he's in Austin.
Who's that?
My friend John Wiley. He's in Austin.
Oh, he might be.
Sing
Too.
the climb Saturday night.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sing the Climb Saturday night on Blab's Got Talent. Ooh, so there's a Blab's Got Talent going on. Oh, thank you, Tim. That's awesome.
Yeah.
My program's called Rock Around Your Blog.
Dude, what a clever idea. I love that.
Everything I do is a rock and roll song. My first book was called You Can't Always Get What You Want. My second book was Taking Care of Business. Everything's around a rock and roll song.
That is-
Music, motorcycles, baby.
Okay, we definitely have to hang out.
That's awesome, Tim.
So,
you
Mia, let's connect because I need a radio show guest for next week.
Hello. Bing.
Call me. Connect with me on Twitter. I'll give you a Twitter message. Call me direct and we'll talk.
I'm gonna get you right now. Awesome, Tim. Thanks for coming on, sweetie. That was really awesome, and thanks for sharing your hot story of shit that works.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Example of stuff that actually works, which I love. Right, and you know what, you guys? I think Tim's example, all of our examples is nothing is going to be textbook. Like we're not going to be able to like post something and say, "Oh, I meant this way and it worked out this way and this way." Like F that, you guys. We all are going to figure out our own little recipe, right?
Yep.
Right.
I know what I'm working on.
best. All right, darlings. I think we're all going to get out of here. We all need to go have dinner and chill out. Tim, I'll reach out to you. Bill, I love you. Kelly, I love you. Guys, I'll see you soon. All right, bye, everybody. Thanks for showing up.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye.